Hello there.
Now, the Lost Season 6 opening, in my opinion, was an absolute banger. And at this moment in time, I am yet to upload the opener to Season 6. In fact, I am letting the Season 5, finale marinate for a couple days on the channel. The reception has been absolutely phenomenal. The comments have been flooding in ever since I clicked upload. Ever since I made that video public, the comments have been flooding in for that video. Absolutely sensational stuff. The hype for season 5 was absolutely real, and in fact tomorrow I am planning to do a season 5 finale stream. So if you're watching this in the future, if you're attended the stream, fair enough, thank you so much. If you're watching this in the future and missed the stream, who cares, ladies and gentlemen, because we are on an amazing journey at the moment with Lost. And I've had some comments recently actually say that people are jumping on the Lost bandwagon on my channel for the very first time. So like, they've seen the series before, but they're watching my videos for the very first time. And I saw some comments in like season 2 and 3 on those videos, and I'm like, you got so long to go. We are up to season 6 already, ladies and gentlemen. What's going on? My name is Elie Moses, a 24-year-old Laura Bill shitted here from Sydney, Australia. Absolutely shitting a shot. And today, we are up to episode 2 of Lost Season 6, titled LAX Part 2. Yes, I took a couple-day break, after watching LAX Part 1. It's the festive period, and I've been working as well, so I haven't had much time to record. But today, it is a Saturday. I got my workout done early in the morning, and, I went and thanked the Lord as well. And then now, we are recording this episode. So yeah, it would have been cool to record them back to back, but I thought episode 1 was fantastic. It's sort of like a another mini movie per se. Like, the ending of that episode was fantastic. It's almost as if this doesn't feel like a part 2. Didn't end on sort of like a cliffhanger, in my opinion. And this is a one-take intro, and I am about to jumble and mumble my words. So yeah, let's get into the reaction. Let's have some fun with this thing, and as always, let's absolutely smash it. Let's go. Oh man, the energy's real. Far out. That was crazy. Oh, a 41-minute episode. A little bit shorter, this one. A little bit shorter. Like a couple minutes. Right. It's sad. Dead is dead. Juliet confirmed dead. Locke confirmed dead. Now we got Darth Locke roaming around, so that's going to be interesting.
You gonna sing Kumbaya on the way?
It's not a guitar, man.
Then what is it?
It's a key. Possibly.
You going with them?
No, I'm gonna bury her.
Let me help you.
Help say.
Shouldn't have hopped on the sub.
Mind hanging back?
Sure to leave a trail so you can follow us.
Ain't following nobody, kid.
Bro, Sawyer gonna go in his John Wick phase this season, like Baba Yaga, like lone soldier, lone wolf. No more protective Sawyer, in my opinion, especially after Juliet. I feel like whatever development he had is gonna be gone. Like, after Juliet, there's nothing left for him in this world. Nothing left in the 70s, nothing left in 2007. So because Saeed is still alive, that's why he can be taken to the temple, similar to Ben. Like, you have to still be breathing to be healed by the temple. That's why they can't just take Juliet.
That's a big wall.
How are we gonna get him over the top?
We're not. We're bringing him in through here.
Yeah.
Is that some of Danielle's crew, in my opinion? The skeletons? Or am I wrong here?
Who brings a book into a cave? And why is his arm missing?
Aha!
It was ripped off when he was attacked by the black smoke.
And then Vincent brought it along.
Well,
Yeah, we've never seen Beneath the Temple, have we? There's beneath the temple, then there's beneath the temple.
Watch your step.
Actually, I take that back when I say there's nothing left for Sawyer in this world. I was just thinking about it. Look at his daughter, Clementine.
Where's Kate? She's right over there. Kate!
Kate! Can you hear me?
Don't y'all learn from horror movies? Like, why do we split up when we're in like a dark dungeon or house or whatever? Like,
Jack! We can't leave. Hey! Let me go! Elie! Jack! Elie!
absolutely mugged. I don't know if it's Netflix. It's definitely not my internet because it's the Ethernet cable and like, it's not my internet. I don't know if it's, I think it's the Netflix streaming service, but the quality of some of the shots drop during
Anything
this
to declare?
show sometimes. And I don't know if that's just the streaming, you know,
Okay.
I think that's the Netflix streaming
Can you go to the
service and
bathroom?
how the episodes
Hold it.
themselves have been
Can't hold
uploaded.
it.
Sure you can, kiddo. I believe. All right, come on.
Okay.
Anybody in here? Is anybody in the late?
Oh, that's why there was no pen on the plane. Nobody had a pen. He took it from Jack. I don't know how I remembered that. Fair enough.
Get out of there.
1 minute.
No, open this door right now.
I'm not finished.
Yes, you are. Open it. Austin, I swear to God, you don't open this door. I'm coming in there.
Guy always getting a lick, man. Oh my gosh. He always getting his ass whooped. In this life or the next. Come on, man. Multiversal beatdown for the Marshal.
Oh my God. He just walked in here and attacked me. I pushed him. I need to get out of here.
Born to lie, man.
Wait, hold the door.
Really? Really?
Welcome aboard.
Now,
We were on the same flight. Sydney.
How about that?
We're on the south elevator headed to ground.
Get your ass to international baggage claim. We got a 341.
Yeah, we're on our way.
What's 341?
That's confidential, sir.
Well, if it's confidential, how the hell am I supposed to know if I see one?
Sorry.
Excuse me. Ladies first.
Thanks.
Take care.
See, I wanted to pause and say that, like, if it is like sort of like a lost multiverse, right, and this is like an alternate timeline or reality where, the survivors make it at LA, or like not the survivors, but these characters, variants per se of these characters. I'm gonna use the Marvel phrases. I'm sorry for using the Marvel phrases, but the Marvel went hand with the multiverse, all right. And it's just like they introduce characters from another world or another timeline, a different Earth, whatever. These are not like the same characters, right? That we grew up with the entire 5 seasons, right? We watched for the entire 5 seasons. It's not the Kate that developed. It's not the Sawyer that developed. It's not the Jack that developed over time. Do they have the same backstories? I'm not too sure. Was Jack on his way from Sydney to LA, with his father's body on the plane? I'm not too sure. In this reality, like, I guess that's going to be explained as the season goes along. Maybe we get, maybe they are the same characters with some sort of similar experiences, but like, maybe they have the same backstory as all the characters, but like, you know, some of the events played out a little bit differently. Like Locke actually went on his walkabout. So those events actually played out. So yeah, like the thing I'm trying to say is, are we gonna feel as attached to these like characters in the alternate reality, if it is an alternate reality or timeline, as we did to these ones? Like it's going to be kind of interesting to see, because like, for instance, with Marvel, if they introduce a character from another multiverse, this ain't the same character, this ain't the same superhero I grew up and loved throughout, you know, the MCU sort of prime phase, if that makes sense. Like if we bring up Captain America from another timeline, it sort of like lessens, how am I gonna say, it sort of like dampens the impact, in my opinion. Or like you know, if we just, for instance, kill off like Captain America in this universe, and then we can just go pluck a variant from another one, it sort of like, yeah, lessens the stakes, in my opinion. So I hope you guys get what I'm trying to say here. It's like, I'm attached to these characters here on the island. They're the ones I've been following since the very first pilot episode. Then we have like sort of these characters in alternate reality and timeline. So if like one of these characters die, for instance, if Sawyer dies here, I'm like, oh, I'm seeing him in alternate timeline. He's living a better life. He gets the better, he gets the better outcome here. He's, you know, this is not the Sawyer that lost Juliet. This is not the Sawyer that potentially has a daughter at the moment. Like, you get what I mean? Like, I don't know. A long rant here, but I'm just trying to give my thoughts on the whole, if it is an alternate reality, alternate timeline thing. The Lost Multiverse.
I think that'll do it, boss.
Stop calling me boss. You ain't my deputy anymore.
You got it.
Miles still playing the
You
role,
thirsty?
man.
I think I saw some beers in the van. Construction guys hit him in the
What'd
woods.
she want to tell me, Miles?
Excuse me?
Juliet. She said she wanted to tell me something, then she died. What was it, Miles?
That's why you asked me to stay here with you?
The only one around that talks to dead people.
And Hurley.
Jim, that's not how it works.
What did she want to tell me, Miles?
It doesn't matter.
It does matter.
That's not gonna help.
Just do it. Just
She's
ask
gone,
her.
James.
I know she's gone. I know. Now tell me. Okay. All right.
Yeah, the fact that we're having the rumbling here and everything means Miles, like, he won't lie about this here.
It worked.
What did she want to tell?
That's what she wanted to tell you.
It worked.
It worked.
Their relationship worked, or
What worked?
I guess we'll figure that out. Is she talking about the incident, or? Oh, these guys are like the guardians of the temple, man.
Okay.
Yeah, you.
Yeah.
Lost continues. Lost. Hey, yo, Lost continues to impress, man. The island is full of secrets. It continues to amaze 6 seasons later.
Guess we found the temple.
And I damn well thought, like,
Jack Shepard, please go to the nearest courtesy desk.
I thought, you know, Richard took like little Ben Linus by himself to the temple. I didn't know there was a whole sect of people there.
Oh, Mr. Shepard. Mr. Shepard, I'm deeply sorry, but there seems to have been a mix-up involving the cargo. You checked in Sydney?
Right.
Cargo. Yes, sir. A coffin?
Okay, so
I don't.
That explains what I was just
I don't
talking about.
understand. I mean, are you saying that it's not here?
It appears it was never put on the plane.
I'm blaming Jacob.
The funeral is in 2 hours. When is it getting here?
Mr. Shepard, I can't tell you how deeply sorry we are, but we don't know when it will arrive.
How do you fuck that up? Honestly,
I'm not exactly sure where it is.
Of course, Christian's body, bro. How do you F that up? Honestly, Oceanic, I demand another settlement.
Stop right here.
Hiroyuki Sanada? What the fuck? Come on, man. Let's go. Oh. Yes. What the heck? Bro, I was just watching Shogun this year, man. Come on, he's in Lost as well. What in the... Oh. Okay. We elevating Lost a bit more now. I got a new favorite character, and I haven't heard him talk yet.
I know who they are.
Oh, Cindy.
They were on the first plane.
So she does have...
Oceanic 815 along with me.
Yo, she in the temple now. She got the Jack Sparrow braids, everything.
彼がここへ来るべきじゃなかった。この場所を見ることは許さ。You sure?
Shoot him.
What?
Oh! Hey! No! Jacob sent us!
今何と言った？
What did you just say?
I said Jacob sent us. He said you would help our friend.
ジェイコブに会った。証明しろ。
We want you to prove it.
I wish he was speaking English, man.
嘘をついてる。撃て。
He gave me the guitar case!
Yo, Cindy out here living life. What the heck?
Excited? Maybe.
Oh, it's the statue symbol. I forgot what it was. Someone explained it. Like, it's a statue of Anubis, but the symbol he's carrying is like a, or like on either side of its hand was like symbol of the afterlife or something.
Dude!
彼らの名前を聞け。
What are your names?
Hugo. Hugo Reyes.
Kate Austin.
Jack Shepard.
そして彼は。
What about him? Saeed Jarrah.
Damn, y'all about to get shot before this.
よし行こう。怪我人のジャラーは運べ。泉に連れて行く。
Pick him up. Get him to the spring. The paper said that if your friend there dies, we're all in a lot of trouble.
Oh, so all those names on the list cannot die apparently. Like, they must be protected. Interesting. Oh, the Rolex.
And what business are you in, sir? No English. This letter says the watch is a business gift.
Oh, she...
Step back, sir.
She contemplating using the English.
What are you doing with this?
Man, that's racism. Can't an Asian man walk into LA with bills?
Anything over $10,000 has to be declared.
Oh, okay. Really?
You didn't declare this.
Miss Pate, do you understand any English? Because
you-
if you do, if this is just a misunderstanding,
He can use it here.
you should speak up now. Do you understand me? No. English.
Damn. I thought she was gonna pull it out of the bag, you know?
Water isn't clear. What happened?
何が起こったのかわからん。
Yeah, maybe at this stage in his career, Hiroyuki Sanada hadn't learned English yet, or wasn't too well versed, or maybe he was just told to speak Japanese, his character. Wouldn't you know if the springs were clear, by the way? Like, from like only a matter of moments ago?
I don't know.
Trying to see if it's healing.
これは誰にやられたの？
The springs lost all its aura.
Who
No.
did this to him?
My fault. I didn't shoot him, but it's my fault.
できる限りのことをするが、それには危険が伴う。
If we do this, there are risks.
Are those risks basically what, you know, Richard was saying when he took Ben Linus in? About him not remembering any of it? Because if Saeed doesn't remember any of it, this is going to be interesting, because I remember the conversation. Remember the conversation he had with Charlie in season 1? I believe it was season 1, about when Charlie killed Ethan. Wow, that was a long time ago. When Charlie killed Ethan, and you know, Saeed had that conversation with Charlie about you know, all the people he tortured in his life, and Charlie obviously taking someone's life. He said, you have to carry those scars forever. You know, that's something you can never forget. Yeah, and it's something you'll carry for the rest of your life. Now, one of those risks, this could potentially, you know, what if Saeed forgets all the people he tortured in his life, right? This could be kind of interesting, because he's no longer carrying those scars. He might be healed as well, spiritually, in a way, not just obviously his bullet wound, but yeah, his memory too, similar to like obviously a younger Ben, but on a larger scale, yeah, all those people Saeed tortured in his life, because Saeed, the actor who plays Saeed, does such a fantastic job at you know, portraying him as a likable character, and he has that charm to him, but he's done so many terrible things in his life, but yeah, this is going to be interesting here if it does heal him like completely, in a way where like I was saying, like all those all those individuals he tortured in his life, he doesn't remember any of it anymore.
Can unconscious people hold their breath?
No.
So are there risks because the springs are not clear? Is that why? Or there's risks in general?
What are they waiting for? Hey, let him up!
But he Michael got the whooshy finger done to him, man.
Your friend is dead.
That's it, we lost Saeed? Dead is dead? Or must he die to be resurrected properly?
Jack.
Jack, stop it. What are you doing? Jack, he's dead. He's not coming back. Stop it.
Another great lost wide shot, man. Cinematography improved over the last few seasons, I'm telling you. That's a violation. That's a violation cut right there again. We had so many of those in this show. I'm trying to think. I'm thinking about, you know, Juliet's quote. It worked, and I feel like it must have something to do with the time aspect of things.
Sorry.
Where are we on the Outback Roasters? Did Lori get a response on the title registration thing?
Bring her to justice, man. Bring her to justice.
Hey! Go! Go now!
Wait, I already have a customer.
I said go. Hey, what are you doing?
Oh.
Go now!
Okay. Okay.
Hey! Hey!
That means Claire made it to LA to sign the papers to give up Aaron,
Thought
right?
you might like a little something to eat or drink. Zach, Emma, and take the rest of the people over there.
All right, the kid's doing well.
Hey, what happened?
They jumped us in the jungle. He took 4 of them out. For one of them hit him with a damn rock.
Oh, he was on one. He was on one. So that means there was possibly
Come with me.
2 additional names on the list they needed, which was
Come with you where?
Sawyer and Miles, maybe? Or just Sawyer? And Miles so happened to be there?
彼に聞いてくれ。ジェイコブは正確に何と言ったのか。彼はすでに手遅れだった。
He was beyond saving.
Wait a sec. You're not translating anything I say to him. Which means you totally understand me, dude.
I don't like the way
Yes!
English tastes on my tongue.
Oh, come on, man. I do. Oh, that pause.
When's Jacob getting here?
What do you mean?
Is he coming to the temple?
Oh, Jacob.
I really don't think that's gonna happen, man.
Why not?
You know, 'cause he's dead.
Everyone to your posts! On the walls, prepare the ash!
Oh, the ash because of the smoke monster, right? I said it last episode. There's an imbalance now. That's it. Someone need to restore balance to the island.
Guess we're not getting out of here, huh?
This isn't to keep you in. It's to keep him out.
Him? Who?
Darth Locke. Juxtaposition cut. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Darth Locke.
I didn't make you do anything. You should know. He was very confused when you killed him.
Bro, Darth Locke did to Ben what normal Locke did to Sawyer with, you know, the man from Tallahassee. In terms of not convincing to kill someone, but like sort of wording it in a way
I
to
seriously doubt that Jacob was ever confused.
I'm not talking about Jacob. I'm talking about John Locke. Do you want to know what he was thinking while you choked the life out of him, Benjamin? What the last thought that ran through his head was?
This is sad.
I don't understand. Isn't that just the saddest thing you ever heard? But it's fitting in a way. Because when John first came to the island, he was a very sad man. A victim. Shouting at the world for being told what he couldn't do, even though they were right. He was weak and pathetic and irreparably broken. But despite all that, there was something admirable about him. He was the only one of them who didn't want to leave. The only one who realized how pitiful the life he left behind actually was.
What do you want?
Well, that's the great irony here, Ben, because I want the one thing that John Locke didn't. I want to go home.
So was Darth Locke or the Man in Black banished to the island? See, they keep lingering over Saeed, which makes me think he's going to be resurrected somehow.
Dude. If you ever want to talk, I'm around.
I just want to... Bro, big up Terry O'Quinn. That is like one of the most menacing facial expressions the show has delivered thus far. Like, he's able to switch it up real quick. You know how promising, you know, the savior John Locke was? This is the destroyer John Locke. Like I said, Darth Locke over here, man. The Man in Black. That's a menacing face right there. That's an evil face. That's pure evil. That's pure destruction, man. Judgment Day is coming. Judgment, man. Damn. Oh. Woo. Book of Revelations, man.
Come on, dude. If you ever want to talk, I'm around.
You can't communicate with him?
Nothing.
Did Miles send something off with Saeed right there?
We got caught by the others again.
Yeah, only this time they're protecting us. I think.
Of course they are.
Yeah, so sorry.
They keep Cindy alive because, I don't know, like, she was with the two kids. They saw her as like a motherly figure. And they gave her an opportunity to have a life on the island. To raise the kids as their mother. Something along the lines of
he
that.
said back at the hatch. He's just trying to help us.
I ain't gonna kill Jack. He deserves to suffer on this rock just like the rest of us.
Yeah.
What did you lose?
Excuse me?
Well, they lost one of my bags. What about you?
You wouldn't believe me if I told you.
Try me.
They lost my father.
I'm sorry?
He died in Australia a couple of days ago, and I flew down to get him.
Who?
Coffin was supposed to go on the plane in Sydney, but it didn't. Apparently, he's somewhere in transit, which is their way of saying they have no idea where the hell he is.
Well, how could they know?
They're the ones that checked him in. I mean, they've got to have some kind of tracking system.
No, I'm not talking about the coffin. I mean, how could they know where he is?
Here we go.
They didn't lose your father. They just lost his body.
See, that's sentimental happy Locke right there.
Either way, your story beats the hell out of mine.
Go to
All
the
I
other
found in
one.
the suitcase was a bunch of knives. Thanks.
Some kind of salesman?
Yeah, something like that.
Bunch of knives.
Well, it was nice talking to you. Hope you find that coffin.
Hope you find your knives.
Yeah, thanks.
Mind if I ask what happened to you? I'm sorry. I'm only asking because I'm a spinal surgeon. I didn't mean to.
Oh, no, don't worry about it. Surgery isn't going to do anything to help me. My condition is irreversible.
Nothing's irreversible.
That applies to a lot of things in this show.
If you ever want a consult, just give me a call. It's on the house.
Well, thanks.
See, Terry O'Quinn's killing it.
Jack Shepard. I'm John Locke.
In this episode, because he has to play.
It's nice to meet you, John.
Nice to meet you too.
Two. Obviously, he's playing the traditional John Locke we all know and love, but he has to play, you know, the complete opposite here. Like, and he's not just playing an individual, right? He's playing something else, an entity, a force that's not to be reckoned with. He's doing a fantastic. I love these wide shots, man. I love it. Give me more of those. Richard knows what that is.
I'm seeing it. I'm still not believing.
Hello, Richard. It's good to see you out of those chains. You? Me.
No, we are not killing Richard here. I will not allow it. Yeah, Terry O'Quinn's doing a fantastic job this episode. Remember,
I am very disappointed.
he would have had a
in all
blast.
of you.
Damn, man. Damn. I don't think Saeed's dead. They keep lingering over his body.
Shepard? Yeah. We need to speak to you privately.
If you've got something to say to me, then say it. Otherwise, just leave me alone.
I don't think you're understanding me here. I'm asking politely. You either get up and come with us on your own, or I'll have you dragged out.
Brother,
Because we are going to have this conversation. It's not going to be here.
Is that right?
Why you gotta be this stubborn? He asked him politely. Yeah, I saw Saeed getting up in the background.
Oh my God.
He has no idea.
What happened?
Sounds different as well. Oh my gosh. Oh my god. This is man. I have so many questions after that. Oh. But I just wanna end this episode. Like I just wanna the first thoughts I wanna say is big up Terry O'Quinn this episode for like I've always commended the facial expressions in Lost, like, the mannerisms, the muscle twitching and all the facial acting done in this show from the beginning. Like every actor and actress absolutely nails it. Terry O'Quinn this episode absolutely nailed it. Like he sent that firework out of the park into the sky like we did this episode. He sent that thing and bang. Like he was doing a fantastic job. Like if you go back, if I go back and rewatch a couple of those scenes right there, you have the John Locke interactions, with Jack in sort of, I think the ultimate timeline, like maybe the street that was created, with time travel in this show, it's just, it's one road. You either go up, you go down, you can go forward, you can go back, but you can't create any new streets. But what if that event created that new street, which is like this alternate timeline here, And maybe that's why Juliet said it worked, because it could be some sort of like connection where, you know, at the beginning of last episode when Jack was sort of on the plane, it's almost as if he felt whatever happened, if that makes sense. It was like a deja vu moment right there on the plane. And his facial expressions were absolutely fantastic. But this episode, Terry O'Quinn playing Darth Locke and John Locke, obviously the John Locke we know and love before the Walkabout, or like post Walkabout, you know, pre-Island John Locke, traditional Terry O'Quinn, what we're accustomed to. But this episode, he showed a whole nother level. He showed a whole nother, you know, dimension, a whole new range to his acting right there, having to play this sort of menacing, you know, this figure right here. And I think he does a fantastic job. I think he does an absolutely fantastic job at portraying, you know, this formidable force, this formidable opponent that everyone's going up against, the smoke monster, the man in black in human form, in John Locke form. And I think, did he decide to, you know, take the form of John Locke because, you know, he was aware of everything that happened on the island or off the island with John, knowing that John was special, and, you know, he was able to capitalize on John Locke's life being taken away, because it basically was his trump card right there, taking the form of John Locke, knowing that Richard, knowing that, you know, knowing what happened to him, like with him passing away, and Ben would have been like, what the heck? John Locke's back. Richard would have been like, oh, hang on a second, you died but came back to life. I've seen things, you know, that you couldn't even believe of with this island, but, you know, someone come back to life as one of them. So he completely fooled everyone. So John Locke, or like, you know, taking the form of John Locke was the ultimate trump card, you know, for the man in black, or, you know, Darth Locke per se. But yeah, so many questions, especially with Juliet saying it worked. I think that has something to do with possibly the time travel stuff, and maybe her delivering a message from the future, or like another, I don't know. So yeah, some interesting stuff. Hiroyuki Sanada being sort of like this guardian protector of the temple, and, you know, possibly everything going hand in hand. What I was saying last episode with Jacob dying, you know, that imbalance is there now. That loophole has been that loophole has been obviously found with the death of Jacob, and, you know, there's that imbalance. So Darth Locke can basically reign free and do what he wants. He can go home. What is that home, for instance? Back to Earth? Has he been banished to this island? That's why. You know, he's free of his chains right now, with him finding the loophole, being able to kill Jacob. So yeah, and then you saw, you know, the basically emergency procedures conducted with what was it, the gunpowder, or the ash being used right there to possibly prevent the smoke monster from coming in, to create that barrier. So that's interesting. So Ben was calling the smoke monster all that time, but, you know, that was because it was, you know, I think Jacob, I don't know, was Ben able to control the smoke monster because Jacob was still alive? Like, it was able to be tamed, but now that Jacob's dead, there's no control over it now, basically. Yeah, it's a wild animal on the loose. So yeah, it's gonna be interesting to see, you know, how this season plays out, because, you know, we're seeing this sort of like, I think, alternate events play out whilst we're seeing, you know, the on-island events. And it's going to be interesting because in a matter of possibly a few episodes, our characters are going to clash with one another. They're going to see each other again. All the present day characters are going to see each other. What's happened to Sayid? Like I said, one of the risks, as they were saying, and we saw with Ben Linus, is that memory loss. So is this going to be a Sayid out of the loop, for instance, with everything? And, well, as I was saying, this episode, is he healed completely? Not just obviously physically from the gunshot wound, but spiritually. Is he like a brand new individual here who remembers nothing about his life, remembers nothing about Nadia? So yeah, I cannot wait to see how it all plays out, ladies and gentlemen. As always, it's been your boy Elie Moses. Take care, God bless, and peace.